So, back by popular demand, I've had, I guess, some requests to tape this game, as this is the championship game of the New Berlin Heat Spring Classic, with your Waterloo Pirates taking on the New Berlin Heat host team. Waterloo got here by defeating the Wauwatosa West Junior Trojans in the previous game 15-8. And New Berlin defeated Hortonville 15-0. And opening pitch to Trey is high, ball one. And that is outside, ball two. And shot out to right, caught out there by the right fielder. First out of the inning. First out of the game. Brings up Gavin. And Gavin with a shot under the first baseman's glove into right field, and Gavin is safe with a single. Waterloo with a base runner. Brings up Mason. And overthrow on the throw to first, and Gavin will take second on the play. And Mason fouled back off the catcher's mask. Down in a hole, 0-1. And curveball low and outside. 1-1. And Mason skies that one to second base and caught out there for the second out of the inning. Brings up Shea. And Gavin out on second, 2 down. First pitch to Shea is in there, strike one. And in there for strike two. And that is high. Ball one. 1-2. And Shea with a high chopper over to the pitcher, and he'll take it himself unassisted. And just out. Shea almost beat that out, but was behind by half a step. So Waterloo goes quietly in the first inning, and we will be headed to the bottom of the first. New Berlin Heat due up. Shea will start on the mound here. Looks like Trey is out in left. That probably means that Aiden will be putting his catching gear on, and he will. Rest of the infield here for you. Jacob at third. Gavin at short, Mason at second, and Avery over at first. Outfield is Trey in left, Cash in center, and Tucker in right. Aiden getting his catcher's gear on. Coach Reedy is helping Shea warm up. And we will be back to live baseball here shortly. So championship game started here probably about 7:35 or so. Unless this becomes a run rule game, we will be playing a full 7 innings. That is tournament championship game rules. Still, pitchers are only able to pitch 3 innings per game. Opening pitch by Shea is low, ball 1. And that is outside against the backstop, 2-0. Shea's pitch is fouled up the third base line, 2-1. This is the bottom of the first inning. Waterloo did not score in the top half. Coming back, and right on the outside corner, Shea paints the black out there, and he evens the count, 2-2. Shea coming back. Low and outside, so we've run it full with the leadoff batter here for New Berlin. And Shea puts that one right down the middle, and Tucker's camping under this one, and he's got it out there in right field for the first out of the inning. I'm going to slide down here a little bit because I think I can get a better angle here. Yeah, there we go. I got a little bit more of the infield here now. And Shea's pitch is fouled up over the Waterloo dugout. Shea's ahead 1-0, 0-1, excuse me. fires a grounder over to second. Mason's got that one and throws on to Avery for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down. First pitch is just a bit outside, 1-0. And outside corner, 1-1. And there's a shot foul up the third base line. So Shea ahead 1-2. The bottom of the first inning, no score. And swung on and caught out there for the third strike. So New Berlin goes 1-2-3 in their half of inning number 1. So we've completed one inning here at Marion Park in New Berlin. No score. So I did not broadcast the last game. I'm not sure my phone would have lasted an entire 2 full games, but glad I held out to be able to broadcast the championship game here of the New Berlin Spring Classic. The park is empty except for this game. Few remaining hardy fans of both teams here. Waterloo with probably 20 or so. We actually may outnumber the home team right now. Due up for Waterloo in this half of inning number 2, Cash, Aiden, and Tucker. So the rain has held off for most of the day. I know in the game before the Waterloo semifinal game, the semifinal game between the New Berlin Heat and Hortonville, it was a steady light rain throughout the entire game. I wasn't sure if we were actually going to get the rest of this tournament in or not. Nice throw down there to center, or to second, excuse me, by the catcher. And the warm-up pitches are done, and we are back to live baseball as Cash steps into the plate. Opening pitch is inside. A ball. And Cash through that curveball, 1-1. And Cash reaches out for that curveball and fouls that off. 1-2. And Cash falls that one straight back. Even I just jumped back at that one. That was coming right back at me. So Cash stays alive. We'll do it again at 1-2. And that is a curveball outside. And Cash with a shot out to center. And that is going to the wall. Cash is on his horse. He's almost to second already, and they're just picking the ball up. And Cash will be into third. And he is coming home. And he will be safe. Forward inside the park home run. Cash Weisensell with a nice solid poke out to right center. And he did not slow down one bit. Listening to his base coaches. And Waterloo takes an early 1-0 lead. Aiden stands in and looks at that. Curveball on the outside corner, strike one. And that's a curveball right in there. 0-2 now. And that is another curveball right in there. So, 3 straight curveballs. And that is the first out of the inning. Tucker steps in, and that goes over Tucker's head and back to the fence. Ball one. Oh, that's behind Tucker. 2-0. And Tucker fouls that one off. And just out of the batter's box. So we will reconvene here with Tucker in the box, and the count is 2-1. That is high and outside. 3-1. Some of the park street lights are now coming on. The diamond lights have been on all game. And 3-2 now. Tucker fouls that one in front of the Waterloo bench. And Tucker pops that up foul. Is he going to have enough room over there? He will. So 2 down for Waterloo in their half of inning number 2, top of the second. Brings up Ryan Hunter. And that is over the head of Ryan and back to the fence. Ball one. Ryan Hunter, the star of the semifinal game. 2 triples, 4 runs batted in. Bases clearing triple he had in the second inning. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Aiden from second. And the fourth inning. And that's a curveball in there, 1-2. And Ryan pokes that one down to Coach Reedy coaching at third. And we'll do it again at 1-2. And Ryan swings and tips that one, and the catcher hangs on. So Waterloo goes quietly outside of the inside the park home run for cash. And Waterloo plates that one run, and they are ahead 0-0 heading into the bottom of the second. So as I said before, the rain held off. We were able to get the last game in. A couple of sprinkles maybe in the first couple innings. It's been dry ever since. But the wind hasn't really subsided. And that's what makes it still cold over here. We're a little close to the lake. I don't know how much lake effect chill we've got in the air. But I got to tell you, this feels more like fall ball than spring. there is a poke over to past the diving Mason. And here comes the throw in from the outfield. And this game is tied 1 apiece. Shea with a pitch in there, and this one looks like it's going to go back to the wall, and Cash picks it up. Cash gets it in, and they're throwing it home, and three runs. Two-run triple there by the Heat, and it's now 3-1.
Let's go, Lou! Let's go, Lou! Come on, Shay.
And inside pitch, strike one.
Let's go. Let's go.
And that is back against the fence, and he's not coming. And a little blue shot over there to Shea, drops it, and nobody at first. Not sure that Shea would have been able to throw the runner out at first anyway, even if Avery would have held the bag. But we are now runners at the corner, still nobody out. And runner from first takes off. And that is a strike.
Pick up hard hit you with the guy back. Shay, hard hit you with the guy back. Let's go, stop here.
And bounces that one into the plate. But Aiden blocks that. Oh, just inside with that one. That is low and outside. Three and one the count. And coming home, and that is a shot out to left, but foul.
Come on, Shay. Got for sex out here. Hey, look, let's go. Take that one up there with you. Hey, come on, 1, 3. 3.
Full count. Still nobody out here for Waterloo in this half of the inning. New Berlin has plated 3 already. Runners on second and third, and that ball is low outside. That will load the bases. And we will call time here. Have to let me know if the sound has come back, folks. I'd appreciate it. Little trouble with the headset, but I think we got her back.
All right, 3. Come on, start over, boys.
All right, I'll say, here we go.
Come on, guys, start with 1 out right here. Somebody get one.
Hey, base now.
Come on, Shay.
Thanks, Tom.
Jacob and Peach, go out. Play. Let's go, Alex! Come on, Alex, let's go, Alex! Keep pressing on the bases, guys. Come on, 7.
And that is just outside. That was close.
Let's go, Alex! Hey, pass balls, kid. Let's go, Alex! Let's go, Alex!
Shay's got that one. Wild pitch back to the fence, and a runner from third took off immediately. So did the other runners as well. That makes 4-1. And runners on second and third. And a 2-0 count. And that is in there, 2-1.
Just like that.
And that is inside. Nice catch by Aiden. So 3-1 count now. And that is a line foul outside of third.
You got this, buddy.
And that is fouled into the netting. And that will just fall there. There's still one up there. We talked about this before. There's a net that hangs above the plate up here. I think for safety reasons, to prevent any balls from coming over the fence and bouncing in the trees above me and hitting spectators, but it's a little distracting for the catcher. And Shea gets that one on the outside corner, paints it, and gets the first out of the inning.
All right, come on, boys. 2-1.
Shea a little bit more deliberate in his delivery, taking a little bit more time in the set position, I've noticed, during this inning. Strike one.
Keep it up, Shay.
Let's go, Brody. Let's go, Brody. Let's go, Brody.
Let's go, Shay.
Let's go, Brody.
And hit batter.
Take it off, Shay. It's all right. It's all right, Shay. Come on, Lou. Defense, boys.
So we will be in the corners now for Waterloo. Bases loaded. And they're going to try to cut down the run at the plate.
Let's go, Bennett.
And that is a grounder over to Gavin, and over his shoulder. Bad hop off that grass, and Waterloo has given up another 2 runs. That makes it 6-1, and Coach Reedy coming out to the mound. That will be it for Shea. And it looks like we're going to do a straight change with Jacob coming in from third and Shea going to third from the mound. So straight switch here. So the Heat with 6 runs here in the bottom of the second. Still with runners on first and second and only 1 down here in the bottom of the second. This is the most runs that Waterloo has been behind in this entire tournament. They were down by 2 earlier this morning.
All right, 15. Find it, get in there and battle.
But battled back.
There you go.
Actually, don't mind me, I'm just trying to readjust my tripod here, so I just want to get this. I think I can do this a little bit better. Better controlled, possibly better angle if I just. I think I like that angle just a little bit better. That way the pitcher is not.
Alright, top the order here, guys. Get it out.
That way we've got the pitcher not right in the screen there, so I like this angle just a little bit better. It's a little more direct. So Jacob is ready to take his first pitch. Jacob delivers that. With an opening curveball on the outside corner. Strike one.
Use it off speed.
And that pitch is a ground ball right to Jacob. Throws over to first for the sure out. And that's 2 down in this half of inning number 2.
Here we go. Get out of it now. Come on, G.
Nice snag there on a comebacker by Jacob. Didn't think anything about going any other base. He wanted the out there. So good heads-up play by Jacob.
Come on, Jacob.
And that ball is behind him. Ooh, ball bounces right back up the third base line. Almost the runner from third was not quite halfway home. As soon as he saw that ricochet back right in front of him, he got back to third safely.
Let's go, Nico. Come on, Nico. Here we go, Nico.
That is a fly ball over to just over first base head. Mason picks that up, fires home, and not in time. And you've got somebody that's advancing to second, but Aiden will eat that to keep the ball from being thrown around anymore. And the Heat up now 8-1.
Come on, Jacob, take him yourself.
Trey, move in a couple.
No, he doesn't.
Ooh, curveball just high.
All right, Jacob.
Curveball in the dirt, and no chance to get the runner advancing to third on the pitch.
Where are you streaming the game? Where are you streaming?
It's on my Facebook page, but I got a YouTube channel I'll upload it to probably tonight.
What's it called?
I'll write it down for you after the game.
Perfect. Let's go.
And that is a line shot back to Jacob up the middle. And into center, and the runner from third scores. Heat tack on another run. It's now 9-1.
One more out.
Help yourself out. Let's go.
Pause, Jake.
All right, Jacob, it's fine. You're fine.
Hey, Brendan, you got more in there.
All right, Jacob.
So a buck warning on Jacob there.
Be uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable. Go, Brendan. Good lead, kid. Go.
Big lead over there at first. And Jacob coming home. Ball one. And Jacob throws back, but the runner is back in time with a head first slide.
Let's go, Brendan.
And that is on the outside corner. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. And grounder to short. Unfortunately, it took a bad hop on Gavin and had to double clutch on that one. Unfortunately, not enough on that throw to get the runner at first. So the inning continues.
15. Keep battling. Keep working.
Let's go, Aiden. Let's go, Aiden. Come on.
Come on, Jacob.
Hard hit. Step on 3.
And Jacob with another hit batter. Second of this inning. Won by Shea. And bases are loaded again for the Heat.
One more out, come on.
There you go, man. Come up there. Right here. Come on.
It's H2O-Lou Pirates Media on YouTube.
Thank you.
You bet.
Come on, Jacob.
Come on, Tanner.
2 more, bud.
And that is a swing and a miss on a curveball. Jacob ahead 0-2, throws to second, but the runner's back in time.
Go 5.
Hey, just like last time, kid.
Get in front of you, Aiden.
And a poke out to right, left, and caught out there by Trey. Another diving catch that he made. He made one earlier in the day in game number 1. So that finally ends the Heat rally. They score 9 times in the bottom of the second and lead 9-1. Due up for Waterloo, Jacob, Avery, and Wyatt.
Stop messing around in there. I'm going to have to come kill y'all.
So you no longer have Snapchat when he's back there. Get it back. And he goes, what? You want to watch it? So don't get, we won't get it whenever. Right? Or did you say? I said 8 ball. They get nothing to do with Snapchat.
Same pitcher on the mound for the Heat for this top of the third inning.
Alright, come on, Jacob.
Nice little liner. Get something going.
Opening pitch of the third inning is high to Jacob, ball 1.
Let's go, Jacob!
And that is low, 2-0. And swings through that one, 2-1.
Yeah, what's inside of it? Give him one of these. Tell him to knock it off.
And Jacob with a grounder over to second, picked there and throws on to first.
In time for the out.
Come on, AP.
Come on, AP. Same way. Poke it somewhere. So Avery stands in now. And that is in there for an opening pitch strike. 0-1. And that is low, 1-1. And Avery, high cheese on that one, couldn't lay off. 1-2 now. And that is low and inside. Good eye by Avery, 2-2 now. And Avery foul tipped into the catcher's glove for the second out.
Oh, Wyatt, here we go.
Wyatt steps in now with 2 down in the top of the third. And just inside. 1-0. And Wyatt swings through that curveball. 1-1. And Wyatt fouls that one off in front of the Waterloo bench. He's down in the count, 1-2. And Wyatt holds up on that outside pitch. 2-2. Curveball off the plate on that one. And that is straight down the middle. And Wyatt, with the bat on his shoulder, goes down for the third out. So we're headed to the bottom of the third. New Berlin Heat 9, Waterloo 1. We have some defensive changes here for Waterloo. We've got Avery heading out to the mound now for the third inning. Ryan moves behind the plate. Jacob is back to third, and Shea moves over to first. Wyatt takes the field in right. Cash still in center, and Trey still in left. Mason and Gavin hold down the second and shortstop. Avery's first pitch is a curveball in there, strike one. And another foul on a curve. Avery ahead, 0-2. And grounder to third. And kept in the infield. I believe that was a knuckleball that he called. The way it came out of his hand and how slow it was. Hey Ryan, was that the knuckle you called? Thought so. So, New Berlin with a runner on first and nobody out. And he's off at the pitch. And ball. Slow curve, and the New Berlin Heat runner had a big jump.
One ball, no strikes. All right, there we go, Brad. One ball, no strikes. All right, here we go, four.
All right, Peachy, right over the plate.
Logan, I'll see you. Let's go, Luke. Pretty good. Yeah. We're starting off.
And that is just low, 2-0.
Right to the glove, bud.
Go, Avery. Let's go, Luke. Let's go, Luke. You got this, kid. Come on.
Outside, 3-0.
It's got to be there.
And that is in there for a strike. Looked like a changeup out of Avery's hand there. 3-1. Oh, curveball back to the plate. And runner from second will advance to third. Runner on the corners now for the Heat. Just outside on that one, 1-0.
Duck down the pod.
I gave her a bag. It was like this.
Good job, Avery.
Pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. And that is a curveball into left field. And it gets past Trey. And 2 more runs will score. And it makes it 11-1. Solid single to left there for the Heat. So, runner on first. Avery coming home. In there on the outside corner, strike one.
Let's go. Be aggressive, kid. Let's go, Q. Hey, Q. Q.
And fouled into the net and caught there by Ryan barehanded. So Avery ahead 0-2. And that curveball is high. 1-2.
Let's go, Alex! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go,
And Avery swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good changeup on that one, Avery. So 1 down. And runner still on first. Runner holds and curveball over his head. 1-0. And that is fouled right into the fence in front of the Waterloo dugout. 1-1.
Center gap here, let's go. That right center. One ball, one fight.
And that pitch is ball outside. And that base will be stolen there by the Heat runner. Runner on second now, 1 out. 1 out. 2-1 count. And that is a foul ball. And we'll even the count at 2-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Let's go, Brody! Let's go, Brody!
That is low and outside. Runs it full now. 3-2.
Where's your car? I'm right next to
Ooh, just a bit high. And he will walk on that one. Runners on first and second now. And Avery's first pitch is high there, 1-0.
Okay, infield, know where you got to force it.
And there's a curveball in there, strike 1.
Let's go, Ready!
Ooh, low and inside, 2-1.
Let's go.
And that is a little grounder over to second. Gloved over there by Gavin, or by Mason, and out. So 2 down in the bottom of the third. Heat still leading 11-1. Runners advance up 90 feet on that put out. And that is a ground ball back to Mason at second. Throws over to first. And side retired. But the Heat score 2 more, and they lead 11-1 through 3 innings. As I said before, championship games are normally 7 innings total. I do believe that there is still the quote-unquote mercy rule in the championship game. New pitcher in for the Heat. Waterloo will be back to the top of the order. And Trey, Gavin, and Mason. Waterloo finding themselves in a hole. 11-1.
That's it, I'm done. In the wagon, and in the bag there was one lick.
Start something now, kids, Ray. Boys, hang up now, let's go. Let's go, Trey. Barking at everybody they got a dog barking. Take the beginning of that dog. Good dog. Hey, look. All right, here we go. Let's go, Aiden. Let's go, Aiden. That's next. Let's go. Come on, Trey. Let's go, boys. Round of bats. Make a game over here. What?
Opening pitch to Trey is outside of ball.
Base hit, bud.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. Oh, Trey with a nice little hop back to the pitcher and underhands to first for the putout. Kind of like a look what I found on that one by the pitcher. But good glove. Good reaction time. Brings up Gavin. And in there for a strike. And he is off the Blues mask. All right. So we'll be back to live action here.
Here we go, Aiden. Let's go now.
And count is 1-1 to Gavin.
1-1,
That is outside, 2-1.
Go, Gab. Go, Gabby. Fellas, come on. Clean it up.
But when you're sitting on that one over there.
Hey, let it talk. Give me Bennett. Let me hear you. Here we go.
Come on, Gavin. Come on, Gavin.
And Gavin swings through that one. 2-2.
It's in your wagon, Jenny. Pretty sure it's in your wagon. Check with the guy sleeping in the truck. I don't know.
Good eye.
That's outside.
All right, here we go, Aiden. Pass strikes here now.
Gavin's running full.
Go, Gavin.
And inside the ball.
Right.
All right.
Gavin takes first.
Come on, mate.
Come on, Mason.
So Waterloo with a base runner.
Hey, Larry.
Mason steps in.
Come on, Mace.
And Mason follows that one straight back. Down on the count, 0-1.
Come on, Mason.
And Mason fouls that one out and hit the net to knock the ball that was trapped up there.
Come on, Mace.
All right, Mason. Come on.
That's right. Oh, two. Play.
And swung on and missed. Drop third strike. Mason is headed to first and out.
Because he's running doesn't mean it's not occupied. It was occupied. Hey, look, way to bounce. One more. Hey, who we got?
All right, Shay.
Nico, step
All right, Mace.
Let's go, Shay.
Get this guy in here.
Okay. Thank you.
Shea with a foul ball over here. Waterloo dugout. Down 0-1.
Come on, Butter.
Right, Jay.
One strike play.
Shea follows that one back. Down on the count, 0-2.
Base hits, all you need, bud.
Gavin's still out on second.
Oh, two.
And that is outside the ball. Gavin will take third on the play. So Waterloo second run, 90 feet away, but two down, and Shea in a 1-2 hole. And Shea with a grounder up to short. Bobbled momentarily, throws to first. Wild. And Gavin scores. And Waterloo down 11-2. Well, Cash steps in. And Cash swings and misses at that one, 0-1.
Come on, Cash.
That's outside. Wild pitch, and Shea is off to second standing.
Hey, good backup, good backup. Hey, come on, 9-2 loop.
Another runner in scoring position for Waterloo.
One ball, one strike.
1-1 to Cash. And that bounces in there and back to the fence, but Shea will hold. 2-1.
Go, Cash, knock him in.
That is low and outside. 3-1.
Go in. Come on out.
And that is high and tight. So Cash walks. Runners on first and second now, and Aiden's up. Oh. Coaching visit to the mound. Opening pitch to Aiden is back to the backstop, and both runners will advance 90 feet. So anything hit to the outfield could possibly score 2 here for Waterloo. And swings through that one, does he? And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Aiden, you got this. Just base hit.
That is low. 2-1.
Relax here. Let's go, kid. Go Aiden. Go Aiden.
That's on the inside corner. 2-2.
Stay on the butt, Aiden. It's all right.
Base hit, bud.
Go Aiden. 1 more here.
And Aiden with a grounder over to second. Fielded cleanly and over to first for the 3rd out. So Waterloo turned away in the top of the 4th, but they plate 1. And they now trail 11-2. Avery back on the mound for his 2nd inning of work.
Where'd that ball hit you? Side of the face. Got by the mask and got on the... He looked at it. Well, it hit my face, but it's still... It's still, yeah. Well, you made it a couple questions of calls.
First pitch is off the batter's helmet, and he takes first.
Come on, AP. Go defense, force out, get it.
It's all right, AP.
Stay high, kid, stay high. Right.
Nice pitch,
There
Avery.
you go, AP.
Hey, let's go, Brandon.
What's up, bud?
fouled back. Avery ahead 0-2. Kind of a half pitch out there almost. Slow curve on the outside, and Ryan gloves that. Comes up firing, but speed of the throw and good jump on that. Drop third strike on that, and runner is safe at first. So runners on the corners now. And runner is off with the pitch, and that is high, 1-0.
Right, you gotta step back and out.
Come on, AP.
Great AP.
And second hit batter of the inning. That loads the bases. Still nobody out for the Heat here in the bottom of the fourth. That is in there, strike one.
Here you go, Aiden. Hey, get a lead. He's in the windup.
That is a shot out to left over Trey's head. And that will plate two. And you got runner coming around third, trips, and double into the corner. And that plates two more for the Heat. They're up 13-2. That is a foul up the third base line. Scoreboard says 14, but I think it's only 13. That is inside. 1-1. Ball's outside.
It's all right.
2-1. Outside again, 3-1. Swings through that one, 3-2.
Come on, AP, one more, bud.
Ooh, just low and outside. So the Heat back to bases loaded. Teresa, you got 13? Teresa.
Teresa.
You got 13 or 14?
Ross is not.
That's in there for a strike.
No. I have two girls and I'm watching you will not
Let's
come
go,
home.
Zach. Come on.
You will come home to pick the kids up and that's it. You will not sleep all day. I can't. The mom doesn't want to.
And there's a curveball in the outside corner. 0-2.
Hey, keep him off that. Anywhere you want to go, Pete. Anywhere.
Back. Come on, Zach. Way back.
And that is fouled off. Still 0-2.
You got it.
Come on, Avery.
All right, Avery.
Break gas now.
Think of yourself, buddy.
Go, Zach.
Sit fast on
Line shot over to right center. Runner from third is in. Runner from second will come in and score as well. 2 more in for the Heat. And they lead 15-2. Runners on the corners, still nobody out.
Watch it. Second. Attaboy, Zach.
It's fine, AP. It's fine.
Nice job, Coach.
Keep it in front of you, Ryan.
Go, Luke. You got this, kid. Come on.
16-2.
Classy move by first base, Coach. Go, Luke.
And that is lined up the middle. And that will score 2.
That's it.
17-2. And we got a new pitcher coming in for Waterloo.
You got your slider in the back. Mason, how you doing?
Aiden. The ump says out.
You don't need it.
Avery, you don't need it. It's fine. It's only 17.
Put adding an extra one over there. Please. At this point, please be honest. Now they got 28.
So Mason will come in to pitch.
You probably have the one or the other one.
Is that 28?
That's what it says, yeah, 28 now. Terrible. I mean, at this point, put the scoreboard off then. What? No, it says they have 28. Well, now they fixed it. 17.
Stocky, be aggressive, kid.
That was a ball. Sure? I didn't see it. What happened?
Good spot.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's go.
Right.
And that's inside by Mason. 3 straight balls there. Trying to zoom in here, folks. I don't know what happened, and I'm not able to do it. That is a hit batter.
Start over. Here we go. Hit back. Hey, Alex.
Come on, May.
Here we go. Get ahead.
Come on, Lou.
Come on now, let's go.
High and inside. That is popped up to first.
All right, what do you get one, Mason?
And infield fly.
All right, D, be ready. He's throwing strikes. Help him out.
Lost my ability to zoom, folks. I don't know what's going on. Apologize for that. That's inside, ball one.
You got this, Mason.
Hey, come on,
Come on, Mason.
That is back to the fence.
You got it?
No. All right. Good catch, big
Runners advance up to second and third. And that pitch is back to the fence. 3-0.
Come on, Mace.
Come on, man, here we go.
You got this, bud.
High and inside. It's bases loaded for the Heat.
Sports anywhere. Step on home plate, right?
That is fouled straight back. Mason ahead 0-1.
That boy.
And fall down, and 0-2 Mason is.
All right, come on, Mace.
Good, Ryan. Good, you good?
Knock your trade tracks.
0-2. Play. All right, Mason, get him now.
Come on, Mason.
That goes over the batter's head. And 1-2 now,
Come on, Mason.
with one down here in the bottom of the fourth. Heat leading 17-2.
Yeah.
And swung on a miss. Strike three. That's 2 down now.
Live, D.
And that is a grounder to third short. And not able to make a throw on that is Gavin.
Catch, Gavin.
It's another run in for the Heat. Bases still loaded.
Sports anywhere, yeah, come on. Gotta get out.
High and tight, ball one.
Good, Nico.
That is a shot out to right. Tucker's got that one. Actually, that's Wyatt, sorry. And that ends the inning. But the Heat with 7 more, they lead 18-2. Headed to the top of the fifth.
Ryan, how many does he owe you?
Due up for Waterloo this half of the inning, Avery. Avery, Wyatt, and then back to the top of the order. Nope, take that back. Tucker's up. Will be Tucker, Ryan, then Avery. Tucker, Ryan, then Jacob. Sorry, I'm totally messed up here. I don't really keep stats during the game, but my hands have been in my pockets, so trying to stay warm here on a May Sunday evening. Once again, feels like fall weather. The wind is still blowing a little bit, not as hard as it was before. But I honestly need to say I didn't dress as warm as I should have.
Go, Tucker!
Opening pitch to Tucker, high and tight, ball one. And Tucker with a fly out to center, caught out there for the first out. Brings up Ryan. Who singled to third his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Let's go, Ryan. Line something up.
And Ryan with a little number and caught out there by the pitcher. 2 down for Waterloo. And Jacob stands in. And followed straight back by Jacob, 0-1.
Come on, line drive.
Outside, Jacob holds. Outside. 2-1.
Let's go, Jacob! Come on, five!
Dude, come on, Jacob.
If I'm getting up bad with the other guy.
And Jacob with a fly out to right field. Caught out there for the third out. And that is the ball game. So through 4.5 in the championship game. And Waterloo takes it on the chin here, 18-2. First championship game in a tournament for Waterloo in 2 years. It was the experience, I think, for this game. And we'll see where we're at come next weekend. Next weekend, doubleheader in Belleville. Not sure if I'll be broadcasting or not. But take care, everybody, and we will see you later.